Lawrence Page, also known as Larry Page, is an American computer scientist and entrepreneur. His primary claim to fame is that he co-founded one of the world's largest search engines, Google Inc., with Sergey Brin. Larry Page is regarded as a web icon for founding a path-breaking company like Google during a crucial time in history when the internet was going through its defining transition period. Google started its journey in cyberspace as an online platform and gradually became a considerable enterprise offering a wide range of web-based products and services. For his efforts and contribution to the World Wide Web, Page was named a World Economic Forum Global Leader for Tomorrow in 2002. In 2004, along with Brin, Larry Page received the Marconi Foundation Prize as well as became the elected Fellow of the Marconi Foundation at Columbia University. In 2008, he was awarded the Communication Award from King Felipe at the Princess of Asturias Awards. Page ranked 24th on the Forbes Billionaires list and was declared the 11th wealthiest individual in the USA that year. He was named the Business Person of the Year and the World's Most Daring Businessman by Fortune magazine in 2014. And in 2015, Page became the #1 most popular chief executive in America as per employee votes. However, do you know that Google wasn't the first such idea that Page implemented early on in his career to benefit from the emerging internet? Well, Larry Page's success story is incredibly inspiring and motivating. He was born on March 26, 1973 in East Lansing, Michigan. His parents, Gloria and Carl Page, taught computer science at a local institute and were a tech-savvy couple. As a child, Larry got to read computer science magazines and quickly developed an interest in this field, much like his parents. That's why they say great minds think alike. Carl Page was obsessed with computing and was keen on developing advanced scientific calculators. It may be the positive influence of Page's parents or their genes. Page decided to follow his parents' footsteps and make it big in the world of tech, particularly computer science. He was just 12 years old when he decided to establish a company. At that time, he attended the East Lansing High School, where he graduated in 1991. Do you know he was the first student in high school who used an early computer for a science project? That's true. So, as he grew up, Larry's interest in computers increased. He graduated with a bachelor's degree in computer engineering from the University of Michigan and a master's in computer science from Stanford University. His time at Stanford was immensely productive as he met his future partner and Google co-founder Sergey Brin. Brin was an immigrant from the Soviet Union who studied science at Stanford. Clashes emerged between the two as soon as he met Larry Page. Both had minds bursting with new ideas to make advancements in the technology sector. They always argued over ideas and were somewhat abrasive with each other. Fortunately for us, they gradually realized that they were intellectually equals and became close friends. By 1996, both had developed their first search engine, which they named Backrub. We have no idea why they called it so, but this search engine became quite popular among Stanford students. For several months, Backrub solely operated on Stanford servers and indexed pages across the institution's intranet to make them searchable for students and faculty members. This project received immense praise for its potential to make information easily accessible. Another positive aspect of Backrub is that it allowed Page and Brin to spend more time together and discuss new ideas. Eventually, they decided to expand the reach of Backrub and contacted Sun Microsystems co-founder Andy Bechtolsheim. Andy significantly contributed to the process of developing Google and sent them over $100,000 for the new search engine. Finally, in 1998, Backrub formally underwent a massive transformation, and later it was renamed Google. But the pair had a hard time selling it during its early phases. They offered it for a low price but still couldn't secure any sales. But they did receive positive feedback from investors, and the newbie search engine received venture funding. Today, it's one of the most popular and widely used search engines. The company was restructured in 2015, after which Alphabet Inc. became its parent company with annual revenue of $257.6 billion. As the company grew, Larry's role in its expansion also broadened, so he hired software engineer Eric Schmidt as the CEO in 2001. Schmidt later became the president of products and technology, and under his tenure, Google launched various products. In 2004, Google Inc. launched a social networking website called Orchid and Google Desktop Search. The same year, Brin and Page held Google's initial public offering, the IPO, making them millionaires overnight. In 2005, the pair gave us Google Maps, Google Reader, and Blogger Mobile. They also acquired YouTube the same year. In 2007, Google collaborated with Salesforce.com and China Mobile and signed an agreement to allow easy access to its education apps to students in Kenya and Rwanda. In 2008, Google's Earth new variant, Google Sites, was introduced, and the following year, they launched a venture capital fund to support new tech firms called Google Ventures. Picasa for Mac and Google Latitude, a brand new online store for integrated business apps for easy management of cloud services. Google Apps Marketplace arrived in 2010, and the same year, Aardvark and Picnic were acquired by Google. Schmidt served as the company's CEO for almost 10 years, and later Page replaced him as CEO in 2011. With him at the helm, the company progressed further and launched hugely successful projects like Google Plus and Android. He turned out to be a more effective and successful CEO. Page served as Google's CEO until 2019. Sundar Pichai is his current CEO. Before we move on, take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe to receive updates when new videos in this series are posted. Lessons we can learn from Larry Page. Let's now revisit Larry Page's success story and find out what we can learn from him. Invent something. The first thing that strikes us when we go through Larry Page's story is that from the very beginning, he was an inventor. Initially, he was a computer guru and created one of the world's most successful websites. His entire career so far shows how important it is to be curious and a forward thinker. He started Google without any idea about how it would make money. It was just an idea that eventually helped him become one of the most important CEOs in the world. In an interview with Wired magazine in 2013, Larry Page said, quote, "If you're not doing some things that are crazy, then you're doing the wrong things. So be crazy and be curious." Take inspirations. The factors that played a crucial role in helping Larry Page attain success are his grandfather's involvement in the early labor movement, his teachers, and Nikola Tesla. Page considers Tesla a visionary inventor and his grandfather's struggle as a motivational factor to keep trying and never give up. In an interview, Larry admitted that his grandfather's hardships as labor compelled him to make Google an unconventional and inviting workplace for all. Don't let anything deter your resolve. Page didn't let anything deter him from achieving his goals. He suffers from Hashimoto's thyroiditis. It's an autoimmune disease that causes paralyzed vocal cords. However, Page never felt restricted due to his health condition. Pay attention to your ideas. A rule of thumb Larry Page has followed religiously is always to take your ideas seriously, even if you feel they're outrageous or impossible to materialize. All your ideas may not be great, but some might be the key to your success. So instead of ignoring something, hold on to it and note it down in a journal. Documenting your ideas helps to get clarity over what's achievable and what needs further improvisation. Have a vision. Lastly, Larry Page's success story shows the importance of having a vision. Page is one of the greatest visionaries of all time. With Sergey Brin, he founded the world's biggest search engine, Google, which revolutionized the internet and transformed our lives. Larry Page never followed trends. He invented his own trends and let things grow gradually. He dreamt big and made an everlasting mark. As he once said, there's no use doing the same thing as everyone else because even if you don't fail, you won't make headlines. Now you know how Larry Page became the best CEO in the USA with assets worth over $1.1 billion. And his firm Google became the world's most valuable brand by net revenue. We hope you liked this video. Please share your thoughts in the comments section and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Also, press the bell icon to stay connected. Thank you for watching.